Visible? Okay. Sir, visible? Okay. So myself, Hirva Pandya, I am dealing with the topic 1984 as a dystopian novel by George Orwell. This is my personal information. Meaning of dystopian. Meaning is dystopian is something bad place, bad imagined world or bad society which is going which incident is happened is a bad incident and people lead dehumanizing and fearful lives. Characteristics of dystopian fiction. Government control. Government plays a big role in dystopian literature. Generally, there is either no government or no oppressive ruling body. We can see that in George Orwell 1984, the world is under the control of government. The fictional dictator Big Brother enforces omnipresent surveillance over the people living in the three intercontinental superstates remaining after World War. Technological control. Advanced science and technology. Technological control means we are seen in the movie that is the TV screen is visible and that TV screen is controlled one or other way on the people. This is environmental disaster. Dystopian novels are often set in places that are inhabitable, have been destroyed, or are preparing for destruction. Survival. The oppressive powers and destruction in dystopian worlds often leave the inhabitants to fend for themselves. Laws of individualism. How should the needs of the society as a whole compare to individual needs? Many dystopian feature despite the dangers of conformity. Here is the second example of a dystopian novel that Fahrenheit 451 by Ray Bradbury, written in 1953, follows a fireman whose job is to burn books. Because of the censorship of books, his future society has increased interest in technology and entertainment and an inability to think freely and creatively. 1984 as a dystopian novel. Government control in 1984. In the novel, genre is a dystopian novel. It must deals with the characteristics of government control as we saw that there is a people controlled by government. The scene of the 2 minutes head. It describes that people of Oceania are controlled by the government or leader, the big brother. Here is the I video attach the video that there is 2 minutes head video, and it is shown that how the people are controlled by the government. Technological control in the novel, it is seen that people of Oceania are controlled by the technology. Like on television screen, continues the pictures used of a big brother the control the people because of this people get fear that big brother is watching us, and as they realize it they control themselves. So by this way technological control is shown in the novel. Here is a I attached the video where the lady is give instruction in a television and Winston to do so. Environmental disaster. Basically, most of the dystopian novels are deals with the characteristics which in the place in which all the settings are done is destroyed. At last, the same kind situation has happened in the Oceania is destroyed, as well as the life of Julia and Winston are also become dangerous. Survival. Every human has a desire to find meaning their life in the novel 1984. The party attempts eliminate any such desire. However, about midway novel, it seems that Winston and Julia decide in order to survive, this desire must be fulfilled. Laws of individualism. In 1984, there is idea of loss of individualism. The loss of individualism is the idea. We can got this idea got through uh, the diary, which is written by Winston. The diary is hiding by Winston because to thinking something about the nation or against the nation is a thought crime, and because of that thought crime, Winston and Julia are arrested by the end of the novel. Conclusion. So to sum up the novel, we get the idea. The novel is basically focused on all of the characteristics of dystopian fiction, and that's why it's known as a dystopian novel of 20th century literature. These are my citation. Thank you.
So, Hirva, my question is do you find any similarities between dystopian society and present society? As you mentioned, the characteristics of dystopian society. So, do you find any similarities between dystopian society and present time society?
It is in present time society, obviously, because sir is repeated that we are the government told us that tali bajao diya jalao. We all are doing that. We all are controlled by government.
Yes, Hirva. I'm asked the questions how to say about the government control in this 1984 novel.
Government is controlled because when the last scene, room number 101, the scene is played, the one child is complained the big brother is not there. It is the only idea we all know that the child is complained, and as the child is complained, the third police is came and arrested that. So the government control in 1984 is that.
The feedback is normally given, so I'm not giving any other further feedback. But the final answer that you have given, no, there where you say that sir says this or this says that, it should be your answer, not somebody is saying so you are saying that. That is very significant when you give your answer in that capacity, because people will make fun of that way of giving answers. You have to have your own answers. Are you convinced with that idea or not? Then you give the answer there. Okay, so we end this session with this, and wish you all the best for tomorrow. But see that you stick to the time frame. 7 to 8 minutes are given to you to read your presentation, and 2 to 3 minutes for question and answer. So don't read unnecessary long presentations. Those who are making very long presentations, be careful that you stick to the time, because yesterday also it was around 7 o'clock. Today also we don't know how long it will go till late evening. Okay, wish you all the best for tomorrow's presentation.